welcome back to my channel. I am Pierre Javon, and this is another episode of Black, Beautiful, and Balanced. And today, y'all, we are talking about the aspirational life. Okay, so one thing about me is that I used to say, I am, but when I was younger, I would say I was a visionary. So, like, I have always been the type of person to where if I'm imagining that I'm hosting something, like when I was little, I'm hosting a nationally syndicated show. Or if I'm like writing a book, I also have the sequel in mind. I also have the rollout. I have a theme song for the show that I'm hosting. Like, I'm always thinking about like a bigger picture than what I'm actually dealing with, which I love that about myself personally. But with that comes aspirations. So I have I call it like an aspirational diary. I used to write it down. Now that it's like 2024, it's in my notes. But I always wrote down people, things, places, and quotes that I aspired to. So I would have like a notebook of like different people. Somebody that was on Oprah Winfrey show that, you know, did something that I had never like thought you could do, or, you know, had never clicked in my mind that you could do, stuff like that. But now with social media, I know that aspirational, inspirational, you know, goals, that whole thing kind of has a negative connotation, but I am here to change that for y'all. Because here's the deal. I do feel that having like things that you aspire to do or things you aspire to be is very healthy. I think seeing people do things that you want to do is very healthy. And I think seeing people do things that you never thought you could do is also so healthy. And so for me, I want to use my time today to talk about a few people that I feel like are like part of my, like currently like in my aspirational diary. So first up is Tabitha Brown. Okay, and Tabitha, hey Tab girl, she has a special place in my heart because one, she's from North Carolina like me, but also the way she talks about her journey and her life, even like the early stages of her marriage and like just being that idea that you're gonna be famous, like girl, how? That's me. I'm like Tab, me, you know, like oh my gosh. But then I love to watch what she's doing now. Like when I talk about being a visionary and talk about an empire, like sidebar, I used to say when people would get on interviews and they would say, could you have ever dreamed this in your wildest dream? The person says no. I used to be like, what you dreaming about? Like I have huge dreams. So when I see Tabitha have her kids show, have books, have a hair care line, products in Target, seasonal products, permanent products, foods, I am like, go Tab, go. Like, I love it for her. And I heard that from her, it's not a rumor, I heard she's gonna start a vegan, like upscale handbag pocketbook line, which is like, it's just like, do the things, y'all. Do all the things that you want to do. Like, I really love that. And I love to watch her do it with her family. I love to watch her do it with a smile. I love to hear her story, to hear her talk about, you know, what she wanted to do and how God, you know, waited for the right time. You know, she's 40 something years old. It's so aspirational. And every time I see her, not just her little inspirational messages, but every time I see her doing another business move, I'm like, go on Tab, go Tab girl. Next up, somebody who's kind of similar is Kev on Stage. So Kev on Stage, I love because he has his production company. He put out all his own content. His content just got picked up and put on BET Plus. He is grinding, and if ain't nobody gonna be on your timeline, it's gonna be Kev on Stage. Like, he is always making a video, always posting something. I love to hear him and his wife, Melissa, talk about marriage and talk about their business, talk about their journey. I love how Tab and Kev, they families interact and they go on trips together. I just love like charting your own path, doing your own thing, building your own following, your own brand, and making that your bread and butter. Like, I just love that. And another thing I love about Kev on Stage is the business that he's built, like having people on payroll and a real studio and creating opportunities for others. Like, I think that's just like, that's really the pinnacle. Like, when I think about what I want to do and all the things I want to do, it is about my vision and what, you know, is in my heart, but it's also about imagining all the people I can impact, all the people I can bring along with me, all the people who maybe their dreams are kind of similar to that and they just feel like, well, how would I ever get into that? Like, hey, y'all, I'm going to put y'all on. Like, it's that type of feeling that gets me excited about seeing my dreams come to fruition. And last but not least, which is kind of an umbrella for, all of these things, is Black Love Inc. Like, Black Love as a whole, Tommy and Elaine Oliver. Tommy and Elaine. Tommy and Cody, Elaine Oliver. I love black love. Like, I really called my sister one day. I was like, I'm about to do like black love. Like, I'm gonna build an umbrella and I'm gonna put everything under the umbrella. Like, I love every time I see a new promotion for a new series that they have on their YouTube channel or on their app. I don't know if they still have their app. I'm always like, man, that is really how you do it. And I was a faithful black love watcher, so I was sad when it ended, but I also have loved watching the evolution. I have loved them bringing couch conversations back, the Black Love Summit, the Father, I can't think of the name of it, but the Father series they have. They just have so many good things, and it's all really centered around black love. I love the Mama's Den. Like, I am Mama's Den #1 fan. I do not miss an episode. I love to hear them talk. And I just love them. And I always think, like, literally, like what I already said, the umbrella that they built and the things they put under them and the people who they've given jobs to and all that is amazing to me. So, like, there's a common thread here through Tab, through Kev, and through Black Love. It's just like building your own brand and making that, you know, put that in your bio, you know, and then putting other people on. That's something that I like aspire to do. And I personally think it's very important to dream. Like, it's important to work on your dreams, but it's very important to dream. And I think in this day and age, the day-to-day can really get you, like, down. It can get you weary. It can make you feeling like, I'm gonna just push that off to tomorrow, or feeling like you don't have time for your dreams. And I feel like I would challenge everyone to, like, write some stuff down. Think about what you could do. Use my comments. Do it in my comments. Think about what you would do if you were to build your perfect vision of your life. And when I say life, I don't mean like your relationships or vacationing. I mean, like, you got to work, but on work that you loved. What is it? What does that look like? Because I think sometimes you'll find that you can do a lot of those things on a smaller scale, even though I love a big scale. I do. You could do it all on a smaller scale, and it can bring you so much joy and so much, like, purpose and encouragement if you do it now. So I would challenge everybody to try to do that. I mean, like me. You know, is everything going to be under Black, Beautiful, and Balanced? Maybe. Maybe they'll all be under Can We Take a Minute? I don't know. But I'm going with it. I'm rolling with it. What I want to do, what I want to say, what I want to get out there, I'm putting it out there, and I love it for me. And another thing I would challenge people to do is to not think inside of a box. A lot of times I think when we think about blueprints or people we want to be like, we kind of sometimes can get held and people that look like us, somebody that's black, somebody that's a woman, somebody that's from North Carolina, somebody that went to this school, that went this path, whatever it is. And I think that the world is so much bigger than that. And not in a negative way, because I love being black. I love being a black woman. And I love watching black women and being like, oh, I can do that. But when I think about people who people may not think I would like a Andy Cohen. Like, I love the story of Andy Cohen and how he started Watch What Happens Live. I don't know if y'all know this story, but I just love the story. Like, I love a person's journey. Devon Franklin in movies. Wendy Williams. I mean, no one, hate her or love her, no one was doing what she was doing, and now everyone's doing what she was doing. So it's like looking for pieces of inspiration, pieces of motivation in other people, other avenues, other stories and stuff. I think it's just always like, you know, it just makes me feel good. And it makes me kind of, you know, takes your mind out of today and takes you into like the future and, you know, just gives you a broader way to think. So I would challenge you to not hold your visions and your inspirations to a certain group of people. Well, that's all that I wanted to talk about today, y'all. My aspirational diary, which I really didn't used to call it that, but I started calling it that lately. But comment below and let me know what your aspirations are. Are there people on social media or people in your life, maybe they're not on social media, famous people in your community that you like, they kind of like give aspirational vibes? You know, what inspires you? What are things that you want to do? Comment below. I would love my comment section to become people just dropping their wildest dreams in. And also, as always, like, subscribe to my page because I plan on doing more videos. I'm really enjoying talking about the things that I think about a lot. And be sure to share my videos so other people can find out about me. Black, Beautiful, and Balanced, where we are black, honey. We are beautiful. We are balanced. Thanks for watching, y'all. See y'all next time. We are black. We are beautiful. We are balanced. Say it with me. We are black. We are beautiful. We are balanced. Okay?